Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime! Right? Ish? Pardon me. So here we go. Music's still a little loud. Comes back just as loud. We'll start a new game.
Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods.
That's nice of him.
Our gods, some of whom love us more than others.
Well, that's... yeah.
The Adirian Empire is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles. And
we could follow the path of exile.
Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adirian Empire.
Yes.
And in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god.
It's about time that everyone recognizes that I'm godlike.
To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon
I found a
your
porpoise?
vow to our empire.
That seems strange.
And name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Yes, sire. I can tell he's king. He hasn't got shit all over him. Presets. That's a look. It doesn't look like me, but it is a look. I'm not nuts about any of the presets. Let's see what we've got. Hail from the Adirian Empire, one of the world's many... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's right. You can be human or elven. Right, well, I'm a human, so play what you know. Skin tone. Pasty white, please. Face presets. Let's see. Godlike features. Not big on most of these, I've got to say. We'll go with that. Not too intrusive. Display godlike hair features in-game. NPCs will react to my godlike features. Sure, I guess. Hair. None. Oh. Don't like those godlike feature hairs. That's horrifying. Not big on any of these. Oh, NPCs will still react. Okay, then yeah. Then no, I'm going to remove it. Because it's fugly. Alright, we got the hairstyle. Let's go with the facial hair now. No. Just no. Also no with the Stalin look. Looks like one of the twin booksellers in the Ninth Gate. There's a reference for you. Track that one down. We don't have any actual, like, goatees going on here? Come on, man. Seriously. Come on. That's about the closest we can get. And no white. They don't even give you... Just always an irksome to me that they won't actually give you a white. Yeah, that's about as white as you can get it. Great. Just disappoints me, that's all. You know? Huh. What about eyebrows? Why are the eyebrows brown? Seriously. Preset colors. So, that's 2 complaints already. I have a couple more that'll pop up, don't worry. You can't set the hair to white. I don't understand why. And the hair choice doesn't show up in the eyebrows. I really don't get that one either. I don't see how either of those is acceptable in your game. I mean, it's not a big deal. Neither one's a big deal. But why? My eyes, we'll make them a little bigger. Eye position seems fine. Eye spread, just a little bit wider. Eye depth, eye angle, both eye colors. That's probably a little bit closer. Brows. Oh, they do allow for color. I take it back. There we go. All right, thank you. Nose, fine. Face shape. I have kind of a fatter face, you know. Mouth, his mouth is appropriately sexy, just like mine. Ears are fine. Ears are good. Complexion style, so pasty. What is the... Is it... I guess it's supposed to be like age spots or something? Make me look a little older? Well, I am a little older. Yeah, I agree. It looks good. I mean, I have some issues because, of course, I have issues. I'm me. Complexion color, sure. My lips. My lips are fabulous as they are. I don't need to give them any lip color. Facial scars. So I could go for some scarification on myself. Has to think about that. Sure. Eyeliner? No. It's not my thing, man. Makeup? No. That one looks like what basketball players do when they hit a three-pointer. All right. War hero? No. Vanguard scout? No. Noble scion? Child of a noble? No, I'm not a noble. That's not my vibe. Arcane scholar. That's one of the possibilities. After graduating with honors from Bragan Hill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages. A lot of hate online, but a few enjoyers here and there. From the people I've seen playing it, I've not seen anyone who played it was complaining about it. And I've watched like 4 streamers play multiple hours, and generally, it was positive. If not, it was not effusively positive. They weren't like gushing over it. Good, solid game. It was basically the overall opinion. But yeah, I have heard hate, but I've not from anyone I watched playing it. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. All right, how about Court Augur? When the village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned the neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks. I'm going to be a Court Augur. That's my background. Attributes. I have no points available. Presumably I would have to lower things to raise them up. So my might is base. My constitution is base. My dexterity is a little higher. My perception and intellect, of course, as you can clearly see, are enormously high. I'm going to drop a point from there and add it to con to give myself a little bit more ability to stay alive. Oh, max for character creation is 3, so my perception and intellect are maxed out. I'm smirt. Can we have that again? Seems crabby and old. I like it. Display identifier in character sheet. Display godlike character features in game. Oh gods, no. Identifier. I don't know what the identifier is in the player character sheet. Godlike features in game. NPCs will still react to your godlike features. Oh, facial features. Yeah, I'm fine with the head stuff, you know. Name? Well, that's easy. All right, I think we are ready to go. The Living Land, Spring 2831. It looks ooky. Oh, bad luck.
What do you know of the Living Lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are.
Nice place you got here, Your Emperorness.
Overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth. Seething.
Ew.
Decay.
Cooties.
Corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Yeah, good call. I'd run away too.
Its foul
Went to school with
tendrils
him.
reach towards us. To lash out to the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find those, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow.
What vow was that I don't remember?
An empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later, off the coast of the Living Lands. Wakey, wakey. Compass. To tune what is shown on the compass, go to Settings, UI, Compass. Okay. Oh. Well, the best thing about waking up is not being dead. Take that from an old man. Flotsam and jetsam. Flotsam is all the stuff that floats after a shipwreck. Jetsam is everything they threw overboard to try to avoid the wreck. I had to look it up when I first read The Lord of the Rings. Garrick?
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out of the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Alright. Pardon me? Wow, that was a big one. So, I don't have the constitution or might enough to use answer 1. Let's see, if we make it out of this alive, the Emperor will certainly have questions, or I'm impressed you dragged me out of the wreck. Let's go with that.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't...
There are two things that, from the rather limited amount I've watched, that I didn't care for the game. One is like our blue friend here, where they're meant to be non-human, but all they are is a human with fur, and they're blue. It just strikes me as being really lazy design. And they've got another one who's like green, I think, might be blue, and scaled, and he's got fangs, but he's just a human too. And then there's a red, furry, big-eared woman character. You know, it's just boring. Make your non-humans look not human. The other is the colors of the Living Lands. It looks like a Splatoon game was carried on in the background. It's a riot of colors. It has no theme or feel to it other than let's splash colors all over the place. Those are my two complaints I have, and I'm 2 minutes into the game. The ships in splinters, what happened?
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the dream now if I hadn't gone back for you.
God, what's with the yawns, man? I'm just started. Thank you for saving me. Who are you again?
The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adira Fleet. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Unless the soldiers were not of their own minds.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're
I've never actually been
position,
scuppered.
still go ahead.
Sounds painful. Right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adyer's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured,
I've been in it
they'll
for
need our help.
5 minutes. So far, it's fine. Follow me. We'll get through this together. Blue fuzzy guy.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there are cold. A good hit, we could be on our way. Take that mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
You mean the dead guys? Yeah, probably. A mace. Well, I will take the health potion and put it there. About 6. Oh, I take. Let's see, the action radial E pauses time and allows you to cast abilities, ingest poisons, and consumables elements. The action radial can also be bound through 1 through 6.
At least some supplies survived.
No, it was... Yeah. Oh, my God.
For all the good it does.
Alright, so... Elements of the action radial. How do I... Inventory, journal. Journal quest, fine. Tutorials, inventory. I just picked up... That's the weapons. Those are the things I guess I'm wearing. Health potion. How can I apply that to the wheel? I don't see it. I will take the mace. Add it to inventory. Tab. Common mace. I will wield that in my main hand. No, that didn't do it. All right.
Like a damn hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering.
And a good evening to you.
Our troops are safe.
My health is low. I should drink the potion. Okay. Okay. Well. I feel much better. Maces swing slowly but deliver high damage and stun. However, they have only moderate block efficiency and incur a moderate stamina cost when attacking. Thank you. Slow, moderate. Presumably, left click and right click. Yep, right click to block. Left click to whack. Alright. Hold, yep, to block, good. Dodge, press while moving backwards, leftwards, rightwards. That was reversed, obviously. Dodge. Oh, we got something over here. Oh, our first crafty bit. Holmstone, health regen, essence regen. All right. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow. We expect you to show up for work at the usual time. Ah, looting the dead. It just never gets old. Garrick, are you coming? You just going to stand there? I did 23 damage to that, and it'll never be the same. It's in my nature to poke around at things. Pretty standard, where they walk you through jumping over stuff, climbing stuff, ducking under stuff. Alright, got more stuff to pick up. Little critter. I will resist the urge to kill the first thing I see. Am I not a generous god? The compass upper left. Yeah. Quest objective markers are the blue. Nearby enemies are red. Consumables are green. Right. What was that you just said, Garrick? I wasn't paying attention. Zaurips. They have spotted me. Oh, you little assholes. Yeah, I hope you learned your lesson. I hope you learned your... Oh, well, actually, you're dead, so I guess you probably didn't actually learn a lesson, technically. Grab that. Yeah, I didn't figure we could get up that way, but, you know, it's worth trying. Alright, we have... dancing figure over what looks like a human corpse. Okay, creepy monster dancing over human corpse. Still with me? Yeah, good, good.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire.
Oop. A tripwire. Well, I'll avoid that. Tripwire. Tripwires can be disarmed by interacting F with the ends of the wire. Well, let's give that a try, just so we can see what we're doing.
Good hands.
That's what she said. But hey, ha ha ha! I've got a dozen of them.
How many of these damn things are there?
Yeah. Another health potion doesn't gonna hurt. That's for sure. I do play at a... I like to be kind to myself. I play at a deliberate pace. If I was not being kind to myself, I would tell you that I play at a slow pace. Fort Northreach. If I had a hammer.
It's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
I don't know if that's actually going to come out in the laundry. Lowell visit for the third time this week, comes nearly every day, says insects keep crawling on him, asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected every time, found no evidence of bites, abrasions from scratchings getting worse. Siblin brought in Emmerich and Gladenfell, found her unconscious near an empty bottle of sleeping draught, administered a medic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Reardon showing signs of malnourishment, refuses food, claims Emmerich is trying to poison him, must discuss with Captain why these behavioral changes. Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my Lancet at night. The Lancet is the British, unlocks with the storage key, is the British medical journal. Okay, I feel better. I got a little tension, busting shit up. Well, busting makes me feel good. We have an enemy of some sort. No, nothing up there, alright. Like I said, I'm kind of deliberate. But I heard something? Stew. It's just been sitting out for how long? I'm sure it's still perfectly tasty and super effective. Unless it's not.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that iron pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, it's me? Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the world, emerging from the crust of Aora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra. Build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source, but Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern, guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you are, who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Gosh, yeah, I'll consider that. That sounds like hippie talk. I ain't no hippie. A shield. That should make... Oh, storage key. Okay, there. Except, how does one place it there? It's weird, it brings that up, but I can't move the key in. And, and the shield. Roasted chicken. I'm always down for roasted chicken.
Somebody got dragged somewhere.
Oh.
Must be a secret room.
Huh. If you hear kids shouting in the background, I have the window open because it's a really nice day here. And those are the neighbor kids playing in the courtyard of my condo complex. Oh, there we are. Let's see, where was the room now that I had the storage key? It's back here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nobody here. Looks like. Aha! Oh, we've got a big honking chest that's glowing blue. I say we open it. Medium armor breastplate. Armor type, light, medium, or heavy. Affects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. Right. I will probably end up in light or less. I mean, medium or light, but for now, a little extra protection is probably a good idea. What else we got in here? Action radial. It was a gorgeous day here as well. Hit 65, 77 today here. Critical hits. Essence. The purple bar below health bar is the essence meter for casting spells and abilities. Health, right? Power attack. Briefly hold and release to a form of power attack. Higher damage, breaks enemy blocks, but consume more stamina. Quick slots. Can assign them. Stamina and exhaustion. Stun and special attacks. Stun meter below the health bar, right? Switching weapon loadouts tab. Right. Breaking down equipment. Breaking down materials will be essential. Crucial. Hold an R on an unequipped weapon or armor to break them down. Choosing breakdown armor will convert it into upgrade materials and reduce your weight that you're carrying. Already upgraded items will give back some of the materials used, right? Compass. Yep. Enemies, lootable corpses, party camps, fast travel beacons, stores, quest givers, ingredients, consumables. Natural throwables. Hand grenades. Totally natural. I mean, made by humans, so, I mean, we are part of nature. Conversations. Interactions. Quests. Pardon the yawns coming again. Alright. Uniques. Ooh. I'll find unique weapons, armor, clothing, accessories. They're imparted with both normal item bonus and special enchantments. All accessories. Some even provide their own abilities. Unique weapons, armor, highly effective. Unique weapons also have a primary enchantment. Augmenting blind. Right. Companions, reviving companions, brush F, game systems, accumulation of bleed, fire, eventually cause them to become frozen, poison is another dot, shock will occasionally stun, breakable objects, right, damage reduction, encumbrance, ledger screens, the abilities, character, inventory, journal, quests, tutorials, map. Movement, yeah, climbing, crouching, jumping, movement, slide. Left control while sprinting, left shift. That's not easy to hit left control and left shift. Although I believe shift is a toggle by default, so that'll be fine actually. But if you had to hold them both, it would not be so good for me. Sprint, right? And swimming. Okay. And that leaves weapon types, maces, shields so far, and that's it. Got it. There's something about little girls in particular. Boys love to yell in echoey spaces to hear their voices echo. Little girls love to shriek to hit those high notes. It's Kids, what can you do? Alright, well, we got everything out of here. There is something hostile up there. We know that. Nice view. Mad's another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Screaming kids. Okay. Give me just a sec. I'm going to close the window. I can deal with the yelling. It's the shrieking. Yeah, I can't handle the shrieking. I know. I'm just an old curmudgeon. Grouchy old fart. Alright, well,
Gosh, is this what they were like?
Oop. Huh. It's a Zaurup guard.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Ooh. Oh, that lash. Oh, we got more of them coming in. Is that all of them?
Guess you've got mine.
That was a little closer than I was comfortable with. Oftentimes when I'm using my mouse, unintentionally my thumb will push what is my push to talk button, but is also a control, and so when I push it, it goes like this. Crouch! That will get me killed. Probably multiple times. A cabbage. I'm going to eat something. What's the damn wheel again? Ability Tree Fighter. Ability Tree Fighter, not Ability Tree Fighter. That would be really strange. Action, main hand action. Interact, swap weapon set. Toggle perspective. That's right, third person or first person. Can run them both, can't I? The radial is E. Sure, I'll eat some stew. Alright, This was the first one we killed. I thought it might have dropped something. Doesn't look like just one of them dropped anything. Oh, we've got... a couple of them came from up here. And then there's this cave. Another Healy pot.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Healy pot. Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, naturally occurring Magran's Fury produce fire and damage. Burnable barriers. But I don't have anything to shoot at that. Burnable barriers. Wait, what was the journal entry? Ledger screens, ability tree fighter. Did I hit a level or something? Maybe. Character. Character screen shows your stats, right? Abilities, fighter tree. Did I get a point? I have no available points. Okay, when I get a point and reach level 1, your granddaughters do that when they're mad. The shrieking? Yeah, it's the... I mean, I'm used to kids. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm sure in a echoey space, I would have yelled. A boy, ah, rawr. But it's that incredible high-pitched shriek that the little girls had. I would be able to get charge, dashing forward and smashing into anything in my way. Well, that sounds good. I like that. Ranger. Focuses on agility and finesse. Wizard. Ability tree wizard. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability. It locks the ability to cast higher level spells obtained in grimoires. And Godlike. Yes. Yes, I am. Godlike ability tree contains abilities innate to use a Godlike. Divine Thorn grants a stealth attack against unaware enemies while crouched behind them. Summons a lance of energy that causes massive damage. You were born with this power. I look forward to inflicting that on everything I can. How about this? We got a...
Is someone here? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Oh, God! What's the matter with your face?
What's the matter with your face?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Well, a god gave you yours,
After
too.
soul and everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to go all court augur on her. Oh, I've encountered more curses than you ever will, and this isn't one.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were the demons too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
We almost didn't. We were shipwrecked.
One less a demon ship, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
Adir's had their boots on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
maybe you should be
This
nicer
place is pure chaos.
to the people who can let you
don't
out of
like
the
it that
jail.
way. I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the
I'm
doubt?
trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from the cell, did you?
I heard it, alright. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
You said their faces changed, but that man's face looks normal.
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
What? She said it was self-defense. I'm inclined to believe she murdered him from inside the cell? That's some pretty good work.
At least one of you is listening. Look, we don't have to like each other.
Well, we're off to a good start
No,
at
but
not
I-
liking each other.
I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Excellent. Let me just find the key to this cell.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell.
Dude,
The story's full
you're a
of us.
blue
What about
furry.
What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I don't know if you're guilty or innocent, and I don't care. Let's go find that key, Garrick.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this,
What? You'll talk to me about it until you're blue in the face? Okay, I definitely am going to take the nothing that was in that box. It's barred. Nope. Let's see. A key. Unlocks with Northreach jail key. Alright, how about here, and here, and here? A backpack. Copper, health potions? Sure. Boiled cabbage, rotten food, excellent. We got rope. Essence potion. Purity of essence, peace on earth. That's an old guy movie reference. I'll switch between your two weapon loadouts. I don't have two weapon loadouts. Oh, a bow. Apparently I now have two weapon loadouts. Left alt. Secondary current. Oh, okay. There we go. And common bow. That's a little clumsy, but okay. Court gloves, messenger boots. Spoiled cabbage. Plus 100... and spoiled cucumbers. Ew. That's... I don't think I actually want those. How do I drop those? I don't see a command to drop. I see a command to consume. Definitely don't want to eat those. The Emperor's orders.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? Nice work.
That's a bit of a long drop. Oh, but it is behind. All right. Long drop or not. It's behind the door. A prisoner apprehended loading dock outside Fort Northreach, detained immediately under suspicion of extra legal activity, moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning, demeanor sullen and defiant, refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water, told guard to perform obscene activity with food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to paradishan rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told investigator to go ahead and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. That dude, what, was locked up in a cage in full armor? I guess maybe he was going crazy. I'll certainly grab the key. We have a big chest. Ugh. What do we got? We'll take the coppers, the health potion, a pelt, a branch, and a common robe. Let's see, the common robe is only very slightly better than... Oh, and paradishan ladder and pelt to upgrade. I see the upgrades are shown on the item. That's nice. I like that. Iron chunks and paradishan ladder. All right. I like that bit in particular. That seems very nice. They don't make you have to go through additional menus and whatnot to see what you have to do to upgrade the stuff. Deerskin gloves, sure. I'm not above looting the dead. They don't need it anymore. Fort Northreach, right. Let's check those gloves. Plus 1% critical chance. Yep, I'll use those. Thank you very much.
At least you got them to trust me eventually.
I don't know about trust. They're not looking good. You with me? You coming along?
No sudden moves.
What? Pickable over here. There it is. We'll grab that. Get the bow out. Alright, so there is arrow drop. Good to know. Do I have a limit on my arrows? I don't know. So far, good. Maybe even very good. But I'm at just the very, very beginning. So, do we have arrows or not? It looks like arrows are not a problem. I like that. Having to worry about ammunition doesn't really add to the fun. If you're looking for a sim, then yeah, you want that. Springberries we just got. Let's go ahead and eat a batch of those and regen up our stuff a little bit. Yeah, so far, impressed. Favorably impressed. In fact, I'll be buying another copy tomorrow. Or later tonight. Not for me, that would be dumb. My brother's birthday's coming up. And I was thinking I was going to get this for him, and yeah. I'm impressed enough that I'll be getting it for him. Well, doesn't really look like there's anything in there. No, not that way. Let's see. This way? Yeah, I guess this way. Yep, this way.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Seen a bunch of videos making fun of it, comparing to Oblivion and Skyrim. Well, those are the obvious comparisons that are going to be made, yeah. Most of the opinions I've seen from watching other people play it were all positive. They weren't like glowingly positive. They weren't like this game is incredible. They were all, you know, like 7.5 out of 10. It's a good game. Seems solid. So far, yeah, I would agree with that. It's not, you know, knocking me out, but it certainly seems perfectly fine so far. But not everything has to be great. Sometimes a good, fun game is plenty.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin no better than anyone else.
Yeah, that's exactly. It doesn't need to be groundbreaking. I mean, sure, it's awesome when a game is groundbreaking and great, but a lot of games try to break ground and all they end up doing is breaking wind. Swords swing quickly, delivering moderate damage output. However, they deal low stun and have very low block efficiency. Let's go with the sword. I think I'm more of a sword and a mace guy. I have no real strength. Ah, okay, that's the power attack. Right. Oh, critters of some kind. Bad guys. Bad guys, what you gonna do?
Stay low and take quick.
It's a Zarep.
Stay in the tall grass.
Right. Did your god give you that power too?
Yeah, actually the god gave me that power.
Stay down and
Pretty good, huh? You guys fighting. Can't take you anywhere. Is that all of them? Looks like it. I have leveled up from level 1 to level 2. Attribute points. Let's see. Oh, yes. Magic. Summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Cost 25 essence. Yes, please. Yes. Well, we murdered them pretty good, I'd have to say. See if there's anything we can loot off of their inert corpses. Or any pickable goodies, like, say, thorn fruit. No, there were things up above. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's any place I can climb up over here to get to. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to actually break open, and I'm so sorry. That was. Can we pretend that didn't happen, Elora? I feel bad. I kind of set her on fire. A little. Yeah, walk it off. I'm going to go ahead and eat some. Yeah, you don't resent the me setting you on fire thing, do you, Alora? I mean, we can get past this, right? Essence potion. Arak. That's a real drink. Grimoires enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in the wizard ability tree. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Read more in Journal. Casting abilities, right? Enemy weak points. Visualized, right? Stealth, yep. Ability tree, godlike, ability tree, ranger, ability tree, wizard. So presumably, bows and grimoires. I have an available point. I'm going to give myself a little bit more constitution. And he has a wand. Oh, yes. Now we are talking.
Those look dry.
Bow is nice, but it's not a wand.
Damn it.
I have a wand. Oh, stand back. Fire. What was that? I guess it was warning me of all of the thorns. Essence potion. I'll take that.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
I'm sick.
Got him.
Cut it from the leg.
That missed. All right, I'm going down.
I'm sick.
Got him. More of them.
I'm sick.
God, why couldn't I move? Everybody? Got a raw trout. Something's glowing over here. Ah, essence. I assume. Zarup tongue is an enchanting material. I can assure you there's nothing enchanting about that at all. Oh, we've got more essence. Ah, I see. Good, good.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
How do you call them godly? Sometimes people in caves live on the road.
Crumbling ruins. Health pot. Hi guys. How you guys both doing okay? Good, good.
I tried to tell you. Why wouldn't they listen?
Well, he doesn't appear to be an enemy.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across
I think
the
he's
sea.
probably going to be an enemy.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Seems like. Must have blown through the outpost like wildfire.
And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
Who disturbs us?
I'm going to eye him warily.
You're staring. Stop staring at me. Are you going to bind me too?
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
You can't understand us, can you?
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been fit to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers. Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
A dark force works through this man. A worm in the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun, and you return death to us.
Huh?
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
Now you've done it.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, he's got big attacks. That's not fair at all. Whoop, that's not good. Second wind activates you become incapacitated and restores a portion of your health. If you become incapacitated while second wind is on cooldown, you die. God damn it. Does seem like parrying doesn't do as much as it oughta. Whoops. I am out of essence. God damn it. Where the hell did he go?
Probably
he's
some
down.
noble who bought his commission.
Senior officer's reprimand, a great hammer, and a senior officer's reprimand. Stedman Ralk, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of your duty upon your charges.
At least he's not suffering.
Let's see. Perhaps I should eat something and attempt to get back my health. That seems like a good plan. Let's see. We also want... Where was it? The Great Hammer... Was it R? To salvage. Settings, keyboard. Salvage. Where's salvage? Salvage. Oh, well, that was not helpful. Basics, combat, great hammers, no. Swords, yeah. Wands, yeah. Got it. Combat. Second wind, now I got it. Unblockable attacks. Represented by a red circle, move or dodge. Okay. That's the combat, basic. Breaking down equipment, hold R on an unequipped weapon or armor in the inventory, okay? I'm holding R. The wand. It doesn't work. Right? I mean, common great hammer. They said to hit R, hold R, nothing happens. Hold R on an unequipped weapon. Your inventory, break it down. Choosing breakdown item. It doesn't do anything. What am I doing wrong? Taking the wife to dinner for her birthday? Very nice. I hope it's awesome. And delicious. And deliciously awesome. Why does it not work? Honest to God, don't understand. Hold R on an unequipped breaking down item. In your inventory to break down the item, choose breakdown. Item's description will show what upgrade materials it'll produce. Maybe this one doesn't produce any upgrade materials? No, it breaks down to 2 iron chunks, but I can't break it down. What's going on? I'm holding down the R button. Nothing's happening. Hold R on an unequipped weapon or armor. It literally doesn't work. I'm going to check. Am I doing something wrong? Avowed. Can't break down items. Open up the character's inventory. Scroll down to a piece of equipment that's not currently equipped. Only weapons, shields, and chest pieces can be broken down. But I'm doing that. Nothing is happening. Only weapons and armor can be broken down for crafting parts. While you have the piece of equipment highlighted, look on the bottom right to find your breakdown input on a PC. So it's just not breakdownable, this stuff, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's just not breakdownable. It says it breaks down to 2, but there's no message here, I think, that's supposed to say what you can break down. So none of this is breakdownable, despite the fact I got a menu item for it being breakdownable. That's just really dumb. And we got a chest. Let's open the chest. Oh, it's a sarcophagus. I'm not sure if we should open that. Copper, health potion, branch, presumably for crafting. I don't think we missed anything else. A quick look around. Nope, can't get up there. As I said, I play at a really slow pace. I'm going to go ahead and do a save. Anything down here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. No, it does just give me a way to get back up, but... Aha! Aha! Backpack, copper. I thought I saw the breakable icon. Not for those, evidently. I've sworn I saw the breakable icon for just a second. Alright, through here, I guess. Alright, was there anything else in here I missed? I think she digs me, guys. Whoever or whatever she is. I'm sure she's sweet. I expect really very nice and friendly. And means me well. Has all kinds of things in mind for me that will be nice and friendly and helpful. Because that's the way it is when you have voices in your head that aren't yours.
Folks! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I've heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Let's see. Knowing my luck, it's bound to get worse. It has to be the Dream Scourge. I won't rest until I get to the bottom of it. Fate has drawn me here for a reason. Something poisons this land. Now, knowing my luck, it's bound to get worse.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
That's true.
Get on the
That's
boat
true.
without you.
Hey, Willie.
Aye.
Didn't notice it was you.
Paradise.
Shatterscarp. Wild desert in the southern coast of the living lands and home to the city of the Thirdborn. Settlers in the region are mostly migrants from Rautai, stubborn survivalists determined to eke out a living as a community. Well, that's nice.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with the smuggler.
You've got it from here. Sail to Paradise from Fort Northreach. Go me.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Emily. I won't soon forget what you did.
Well, I'm sure you're sad, but there's really no reason to be blue. Not exactly what you signed up for, was it?
Not what you signed up for either. The things we saw in there. You'll put it right. You have to.
Goodbye, Garrett. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Elora?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What will you do after this? No, wink. That's Aderan diplomacy for you.
I don't push her luck.
Anything I should know about Paradise?
Try not to get killed.
Yeah, that's
Nah, I'm kidding.
on my limit,
Still going
on my
back
list
to
already.
the
Thank you.
place. All right. Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
She digs me. And final warning, Kai, one more and I'll put a bullet in your leg.
And here.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
And he's late.
Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
The name's Lens. What was that about good riddance?
Ugh, shit.
Yes.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Seamer, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome? Distinguished? Wow. Handsome, regal, authoritative?
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Mm-hmm.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So we made up some new ones.
Is that the voice of your best friend in Mass Effect? Garrus? Is that the name? We just had a Garrick. Garrus, I think. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
I mentioned earlier, one thing I always find lazy is this kind of thing. He's not human. No, of course he's not human. He's blue-green and scaly, so he's not human. No, he's just a human that's blue. Just like the previous guy was blue and furry, but still just a human. If you're going to give us races that aren't human, make them not human. You don't have to go crazy with it, but Guild Wars 2 has Char and Sora. The Sylvari are basically just humans but plants, so Yeah, they fall into that same category. They left town at the same time, the two of them?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness.
Yeah, you
and
think?
Rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the Claviger. How's about we partner up?
Well, since I've seen enough of the game to know that we end up partnering up, sure. Two missing people and two searchers. How auspicious.
The Rao Tainee didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Well, that's
Kai,
good.
before you go, please keep in mind that the envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
What is this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Nadir isn't any better than it is here.
What are they doing here?
Tell me, envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
I've never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwig, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Ludwig is here? Well, isn't this a surprise?
Wait, you know the Inquisitor?
Evidently, because that was one of my options.
Dare I ask how?
Wow, we were lovers before the incident in the Deadfire. We were lovers after her incident in the Deadfire. That sounds dire. Let's just say we have a history and leave it at that.
Say no more. The less I know, the better. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwig later.
Great. Something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find...
I think I'm going to go for a sarcastic jerk kind of path on account of I'm a sarcastic jerk, and that comes natural to me. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Raoatian Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a place he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Abilities, Fire and Ire, and Fire Starter.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
I have an icon, and I don't know what it does. I have an icon, and I don't know what it does. Oh, he's mocking me. Look, he's mocking me. Abilities. So far we have that one. Armored Essence Wizard. Passive. Decrease the essence penalty for light and medium armor. Okay, I had assumed eventually I would want to be ending up in light or medium armor. That will pay that out. I have no points available. What else do we have over here? Chill Blades, Fan of Flames, Jolting Touch. And those aren't unlocked yet. Arcane Veil invokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds and makes your spell casting uninterruptible, increases your damage reduction by 25%. Purchasing this wizard spell allows you to cast it without the need for a grimoire. Additionally, casting the purchase spell from a grimoire empowers it, casting it as if it were a rank higher. Okay. Journal, message from afar. You sail to the living lands. Okay, so that's the main storyline quest. Find the Adiran ambassador at the Strangle Root. Abilities. Oh, companion abilities. Right, Kai. There we go. Ability tree companion. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend ability points. You may also spend currency to reset companion ability points. Ah, okay, so he's got Fire and Ire already. Unbending Defense. Doesn't look like I have any points for him, although I could spend 12 gold to respec. We'll leave him with Fire and Ire for now. And evidently I can have up to 4 companions, or there are 4 companions I can get, and maybe only have one or some subset of them with me at all times. Why? Why doesn't it go away? The exclamation point, why doesn't it go away? Do I have to click on everything? Oh, I have 1 point. Oh. Ah, okay. He's already got that one, right? When his health is reduced to 0, he revives himself. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down on the enemy, stunning and taunting all. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction by 25%. And he already has this one, and he has 1 point. Got it. Yes. Leap of Daring. There we go. All right. In the journal, message from afar. That's the quest. Why? On Strange Shores. That one has been finished. Yeah. I don't need to show completed anymore. There we go. Documents. Fort Northreach. Senior Officer's Reprimand. Tutorials. Sorry about this. It's just I'm pathological about getting exclamation points off my screen. Mental. Give me another save. Fast travel unlocked.
Beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around. The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Oh, okay, that's the teleporty bit. That's it. That's really plain looking. I'm actually okay with that.
City's getting crowded.
Game systems. Fast travel.
Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Claviger's Landing. Let's see. 395 yards in that direction. We've got stores. Stores allow you to buy and sell items with currency. Nearby stores will appear with an icon compass to the left of the screen. Speak with a merchant to view their stock.
Greetings, friend.
How you doing?
Look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry. Volter is here.
That's awesome.
I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Let's see what you have. That's my inventory. So I can sell things. Ah, there we are. That's what I was looking for. definitely not going to be using those, so we can get rid of those. My court gloves. My court gloves can go. Item is currently equipped. Why is it equipped? It shouldn't be. I should have the deerskin gloves on. Weird.
Nice to see you again. How can Volter be of assistance?
See what you got for sale and sell that other thing. The court gloves. A few gold, not gonna hurt, right? You know?
The living lands are a dangerous place.
Hi, Lena. You got anything different?
Eye of the wilds. Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
Alright, no. You're clear. But you better pay upfront this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Let's see what you've got. Treasure map. Ooh, it probably actually is something, but just browsing right now. This is Dagerda, the one who said you had to be careful about her mood.
Longshore traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
I'm just looking at your wares. Alright, so food, water, etc. Thanks, dear.
What harm could some new arm do?
Oh, I'm guessing another quest?
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with soul.
These things just are going to drive me nuts. I know they are.
Souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Is there a problem to hanging?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
I don't think Don Shore is much for niceties.
It wouldn't kill them to think about it, at least. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
I sense an abiding restlessness in you. A watcher might be just the trick. That just seems a really weird thing to say, but okay.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
I think she digs me. I'm not a watcher, merely a soul receptive to the beyond. Why do you think I can help?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse.
Well, your hair would
A
agree.
band of Zords invaded my house. What am I going to do?
Hold on, why would Zurps invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in.
Adiran?
Never have come here.
Hello?
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Chin up. Why don't I look into this Zarup problem for you?
Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zords saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Oh, that's a terrible shame. Good, I was actually going to do that anyway. You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Yep, she definitely digs me. Tab to hold. Target the quest. Okay, that's 372 yards away. You guys need to clean up around here. Maybe having mushrooms every fucking where is not the best choice. Of course, I hate mushrooms. So, yeah. Take that. Keep that in mind. Press M to access the map. Map screen. Topographical regions of the living lands and their settlements. Points of interest, quests, stores. Area transitions, party camps. Party camp! You can fast travel directly to beacons and party camps. Old Pargram Well. That's the cottage, so that's the one we want. Track that quest.
I was here first.
Oh my god, another freaking exclamation point. I hate them. I don't know if you guys can see the screen notify. There's no exclamation point. Why is there an exclamation point? It's right here. Just above Kai's name on the left. You can't see it because of my pretty face. Kai, do you have something for me?
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Just a quick check. Oh, oop, a common spear. Can I break that down? I would like to break something down for a change. No. Stash in camp. Hold to break down. It actually worked. Okay, good. I guess those other objects were not downbreakable. Totally a word, by the way. See, it is in my nature. One of the reasons I never finished Skyrim is I simply get too easily distracted by quests, side quests, and I would then stop making any progress at all on the main quest. Still with me? Good.
Venture past the palisade at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
There's no guarantee of safety anywhere. I could get hit by a bus right now. Although, realistically, that would require them to be going high speed and hit a ramp.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Thanks. Oop. I made it. Of course I did. We've got unfriendlies.
Sorry. They may be smart, but don't know well enough.
Oh! What was that? Right, took care of him. Remember, your job's supposed to keep their attention, dude. You remember? God damn it! I really hate that mechanic. Where you can get stuck on things behind you. So easily. Got them all? Got them all?
Just like the good old days.
Which good old days are those? Curious. You do a little eating. And that's the journal this time. Weapon type. Spears. Inventory. Food. Food. 100 essence regeneration. That's just booze. That's the value. That's the number. Fresh cabbage. That's some fresh cabbage. Roast chicken will heal me up almost all the way. A little bit of turnip. How do I get rid of something? I don't know that. Alright, well, we got rid of those guys. She said it was like a cabin. That's not a cabin. It looks like a freaking mansion. Yep, we've got baddies inside.
This is the hanging place, or was. It's Zara's now.
We've got a dead body up there. Thought. Perhaps we can sneak in, or... I'm sneaking. What the shit? It happened again when I was heating up my soup tonight. I heard some scratching, and sure enough, the Zarab was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch. Stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zarabs always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let them in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table, and the Zarab is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on the plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. So what if it's the same Zarab, and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? What could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zarab. What do you make of that? Poor Dangan. Sounds like these Zarabs have tormented her for a while. Zarabs, a loaf of bread, typical dream journal nonsense.
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
What wall painting in the other room? How do we know that there's a wall painting in the other room? We just got here. That's the Zarabs. Wall painting. Level up. Ding 3, woot!
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see?
They share a bond. This was drawn from deep in the unconscious mind. Gotta say that the court augur part of me seems to be really full of myself. My money says the Zarabs from Dangan's journal. They look like friends. Question is, how did they become friends? Well, it's obvious she's teaching the Zarab a secret handshake. That's probably not it.
Why don't we ask Dangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Yeah, we will. Few coins. Ooh, bucks a loot. Bucks a loot. Silver finning. Copper round shield. Zara tongue. Why would they have a tongue cut out of one of their own kind? That seems a touch cannibalistic, you know? Just a touch. Inventory. Common round shield. They have the same exact stats, but I can break this one down. For some bits and pieces. I need 2 paradisen ladder. Flower, I assume, or something like that to improve my common wand. Abilities. Kai did not get a point, I don't think. I have 1 point. Increases the essence penalty. I'm not there yet. I'm still wearing some heavyish armor. Summons 5 missiles instead of 3. Slayer level 5. I'm not there yet, so I can't make that level 2. Let's see, Chill Blades. This one currently costs 25 essence. Any of these less expensive? 10 essence for the Arcane Veil. Makes your spellcasting uninterruptible, increases your damage reduction by 25%. Let's get that. I know we're going to go light or medium eventually anyway. Character, I have a point available. Let's see. Intellect. I'm smarter. What do we get in the journal? Game systems, destructible walls. Oh, okay. They can be destroyed with an explosive. Some spells and grenades will produce explosive damage. All right. What else did we miss in journals then? Come on. That's nothing. Oh, documents. There we are. Don Shore to Higgins Journal. Anything else? Anything else in here? Anything at all? That's the destructible wall. I don't assume. No. I didn't assume. Oh, so bright and shiny. Did we miss anything else? I have no idea how all this stuff got damaged. I think it was those critters. Yeah, it was them. Definitely not me looking for more loot. I promise. Why would I lie about something like that? I'm the hero. We would never lie about some little foolishness like that, of course. Not. Well, we have to get back to her. But we can teleport back. And we can vent our anger by destroying stuff. It's fun. Super effective. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during a cycle of reincarnation, whether a minuscule fraction of the soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy, or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. No soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into 2 even halves, each of which will then inhabit a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages. Pardon the yawn. Especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel many myths and misconceptions about a soul twin. It's agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Ah, Paradise and Ladder. That's 2. We can upgrade our wand. I do believe. Don't know if we need a crafting bench or something, but let's find out. Wand requires 7 and 2 upgrade requirements. Yeah. Wield, which we're doing, does look like there maybe you have to be at camp or something. Anyway, you've not offered an option to upgrade it, even though it lists it and I have the materials. Alright, well, here's the teleporty thing. I don't know if we need to be at the teleporty thing to do the teleporty thing. Right? We've got an X over here, and I thought it's like a dead body. Oh, there's the dead body. It had a carrot. Well, let's work our way across over here. I mean, throwables, that's the grenade. Okay. That is... It's not hostile. Yet.
What's that Zara doing out here all by himself?
We can talk to it. Tazarak. Inquisitive chittering.
A friendly Zara. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Attempt to imitate? No. Maybe we shouldn't disturb it. Point to yourself. Do you understand us?
I don't speak Zara, but it definitely answered you.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near the Hangman's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Thorn fruit. Yeah, he's been killing them. Maybe he's a friend of Dehangen's and she just doesn't know it yet. Well, let's see if we can teleport you back. All right. That works. Spiders grow to enormous size. Of course they do. It's a fantasy game. Can't have fantasy games without spiders. It's in the rules. Hi, Dehangen. Weird name.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
You can go home now. Cleared the Zareps. Found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting. They made themselves at home. They even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
You and this Zarup may be soul twins. It would explain their strange behavior. You didn't react to the fact that it resembled you. Interesting.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you want to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
No one is meant for something. We decide our purpose for ourselves.
I'd love to. I'm not good at anything. no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who cut
Maybe
the
that
half?
other Zarup?
I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorup.
Zarups have souls like any other being. That's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zarup twin. Could be worse. At least you found what you were looking for.
Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with the Zerpa could be the only way you'll ever find peace.
Are you serious?
Some things can never be replaced, sorry. Put yourself in the Zarup's shoes. Would you want them to give you a chance?
I can't live with a Zorup. No one's ever done that before.
So, you don't have to sleep with it. Although, no one's ever tried.
Damn. I never thought I'd be the first to do anything.
Well, there you go.
I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right.
If I'm not,
I forgot.
he'll just eat
You
you.
still deserve to be paid for your time. If nothing
Vindictive
else.
band.
I didn't think... Well,
Like the
it's
Clash?
nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
I have a ring somewhere. Oh, Magran's Fury. Oh, those are the grenades, right? Right. Jewelry. Vindictive band. Critical hits deal poison damage. Okay. I have now equipped it. Journal. Side quests. Downshore side quests. Cabin fever. Alright. Tutorials on throwables. That's for the grenade. All right. Find the strangle root. Wait, does he have a point? Did he get a point? Kai does not have a point. And why do I have... Am I supposed to talk to him? Nope. There's an icon with an exclamation point, and I've told you how much those things drive me crazy.
You say the militia have closed parodies to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's
307 meters? Yards? Probably not inches.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what do you adherents do then?
tile siding roughly.
Let's see, we'll grab some thorn fruit.
Maybe he's superstitious, but weather like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
And neither do we. First get these, letters won't turn up.
Sansa.
Que tarde. I heard Godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on strong, that's all. He doesn't buy it.
But to meet you, what an honor.
Yes, it is.
Were you drawn to this place?
Intellect 4 of 4. I know you. You mapped the dead fire.
Oh, so you are familiar with my work? It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you. It was
Yes, it is.
arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which, listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me.
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height.
haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Gilmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean?
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see why you're concerned. I'll keep an eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Island. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Wanted. Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant, Geirmund, missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Geirmund's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, please. To report, I've made it to Usher's hand intact. I sense we overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Spent nearly my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi. Never again. Or Principi? Principi? It's supposed to be fake Italian, so I'm not sure. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients, anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Geirmund.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
You said something about this being a good place to rest. Like a camp? I'm guessing. Journal. Throwables. Quest. Right. Mapping the living land. Documents. Geirmund's dispatch. That's all of it. Journal. Documents. Tutorials. Camping. Do we have anything on camping yet? No. Malthea.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The stranger is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Dorothy, my soul, you're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
Lens in the flesh.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Davis knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
Well, I'm
I
cool.
hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter.
No.
I know maybe too much about rough
Everyone
seas.
died except one other guy. I lost most of my crew in a shipwreck at Fourth Northreach. And then the fort's steadman tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine
Got any
what
glue?
would possess them to do that. I hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feel sometimes
Pardon the yawn,
place
again.
alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adria's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adria makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
Well, we know what she did. I wasn't born in the right social class either, but I learned a lot from that experience.
Land? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adirian official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
Hey, you could do a lot worse than sun, adventure, and time away from jail.
Seems reasonable to me, too. If I get lucky, I might even die out here.
Well, that would be luck.
Well, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more Palisades.
Have you seen any sign of the Adherent ambassador?
He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Given I'm rather new here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Any settlements of note in the living lands?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solace Keep, which has the Palgrunin, who don't like anybody.
Fjord is run by animancers? What?
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want to serve into the Adirian Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know adamancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right.
Ruffians in Thirdborn, though.
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
What do you mean when Solus Keep's inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Palgrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out.
I've got to go. Hold the wall. Visit the party camp to upgrade. Okay, is this a party camp? This is almost a party camp. Oh, that's the party camp. The glowy purple light. Ah! Interact, set up a party camp. Yeah, sure. We're just going to set up a camp here. Weird party camp. Woo, party camp! Sorry. Set up a party camp at any Adra waystones found throughout the living land. Setting a party camp will fully restore your health. Party camp, you can speak with companions, upgrade and enchant gear, cook,
I've always found the rocking of a ship
store.
too soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cedric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Give me just a sec. Had to ban a spammer. I have unique connections to the beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity.
I should ask you for some good campfire stories later.
I've got plenty.
Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than
Pardon on.
Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the living lands?
Yes, I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
Sure,
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it.
I like your confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many adherent troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tensions. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradis has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious.
What is with the non-stop yawns?
Well, what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of the squad again, even if it's just for a while.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing.
Let's see. Journal, party camp, cauldron, commuser cooking. Talk with companions. Try to fix out some gear. Let's see. What can we cook? Select a recipe to cook from the left side of the screen. You can view the resulting consumable and its enhanced effects on the right middle side of the screen. A lot of essence regen. Sure. We're going to craft one. Nice. Grog cures poison, bleed, and elemental accumulations. Grenades. Fruitful wines. That requires rotten food? That's a little weird, but okay. We'll make 2 of those to get that rotten food out. And we'll make the salted trout. And let's see. That is cooking recipes, right? Inventory. Weapons. The wand. Still can't upgrade. It doesn't say it can upgrade. I can break down the common bow. Oh. It's got an icon implying that I can upgrade it. The hammer and anvil icon, which that one also has. But I don't have anything in the lower right that says I can upgrade it. Wonder if that's the case, if there's anything that where I have an option to upgrade. Doesn't look... Oh, whoop. What is... This is... It's an upgrade material. Okay, this is the materials. Basically, these are the upgrade materials I have. All right. That's loot. Don't see how to actually do the upgrade. So maybe because these are just regular quality, I can't. I mean, I don't see any a special place that I have to be to do the upgrade. Maybe I take that back. That's the totem shrine. Right. You can. There are quests you can complete that allow you to create a totem shrine to one of the gods, and it'll give you buffs. That's the enchanting station. Enchanting unique weapons. I have none. Okay. Okay, there's the workbench. There we go. Yep, and so I should be able to upgrade this common wand to... Oh, it looks like it's got multiple tiers. So it's currently doing... Right, it's currently doing 11 damage. This will make it now, it'll do 17 damage. There we go. Okay, now that's a nice chunk of damage increase. Do I have to, like, lay down someplace to go to sleep? That's the party stash. They're real glowy. Rest for the night and exit party camp. Well, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna save the game right here and call it an evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out, as always. I am very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more Avowed. I'm enjoying it so far. Seems really solid so far. UI is a bit problematic, unsurprisingly, because, you know, just doesn't seem like anyone makes a game for console and PC where the PC UI doesn't suck. And this one's pretty bad so far. Regardless, I'm back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday night goes great. I hope your weekend kicks ass. I will expect a complete report on the ass-kickery of your weekend on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.